Okay, hello everyone and welcome once again to this video. I remain in Wama Linda Ariwodo. In this video, I'm going to be showing you how to create a book cover for your downloaded book. If you watched the last video, you must have edited your PLR content to make it unique for you, to customize it to your brand so it resonates with your brand. It carries your own message, and so you can be able to publish it on platforms like Amazon. Because like I told you, most other people use PLR products. So if you want to sell your book on Amazon, you cannot just download it straight from the website that you got it from. You need to edit the content to make it brandable. You need to customize it so it doesn't look like every other book on Amazon, all right? Because there are other people who are also sourcing and selling those products like you, all right? So now that you have edited your content, the next step is to edit the cover so it looks catchy enough and it looks like one in a million, because you're going to be doing it yourself, so there will be no look-alikes on the Amazon platforms. Okay, so the platform I use to create my ebook cover is called Canva. So you go to your Chrome, you go to your Google Chrome, you open up your browser and you type in canva.com. That's the platform I use for creating all my book covers. Now this is their home page. On Canva, you can create any kind of graphics. You can do anything editable. You can do a lot of things. Now watch here. You can create a book cover. On Canva, you can create your YouTube intro. I hope you know what a YouTube intro is. If you have a YouTube channel, that 2 to 3 seconds introductions that you have at the beginning that looks like a live cast, okay? That's what an intro is. So you can come over to Canva and create those. You can also create a website for your business or for your personal use, for your brand as an influencer on Canva. I'm going to also show you how to create a website on Canva where you can display your product and what you are, where people can always come and learn what your business is all about. You can also create video content for YouTube for every social media post, all right? You can also do your presentations on Canva. If you're a professional or you're sourcing for funds, you're pitching for a proposal or for funds, you can create your presentations and make them very, very professional on Canva. Now look at all the designs I have created on Canva. I have so many designs. All my ebook covers are created here on Canva. All my courses, this particular course mock-up was done on Canva. I did all this myself. I haven't created a graphics person for anything for ages. So all these book covers, the business school, everything. This is an offer I did last week to sell some books. This is audio book covers that I made. This is a course. Everything here was done on Canva. So let's start. Let's go straight. Now, if you are a beginner on Canva, this is your first time on Canva, make sure you create an account. You're not just going to come into their homepage and see this, because you won't have anything here because you're fresh. So you will need to start afresh and register, either with your Google account, with your Facebook account, or with your Gmail and a password that you can always remember. Now, this is my own homepage because I have already created an account and I just logged in. So now that we want to create a design, we'll click on this right button here that says create design. And we are choosing a book cover because I want to make a book cover, right? So we choose a book cover. Okay, we're in their template home for book covers. It's loading up. Network is kind of slow, you know, so you have to bear with me. Now look at this, look at this. Isn't this amazing? They have so much templates, so many templates here that you can use to create book covers. Now just look at them. So many templates here. You want to create a notebook book cover, something that looks like a notebook or a journal or a diary. You can come over here and choose these book covers, okay? You want to create a vintage book that never goes out of date. They are always fresh every year, even if it's 1980s retros. You want to create a book for art cover. I mean, your book is all about graphics or art or designs. anything in an illustration book cover. You want to create a book for romance. Where is it? Those who are writing romance books, you want to create a book for romance, come here. There are different kinds of book covers here that you can choose from. There are different templates that you can choose from. Now let me assure you that this particular version of Canva that I am using is free, so don't be confused and don't get queasy. All right, you can have a free version. It's completely free. There's also the pro version where you register and you pay a monthly fee to have access to all their templates. But if you're using the free version, you have limited access, and any template you click on and you see free on it, it means you are free. It's free and you can use it. You're free to use it. You have access to it. But any template you click on and you find this royal crown on it, and it means it is pro, and if you use it, you won't be able to download it without paying. So make sure you don't use anything that has the pro signal on it, okay, unless you are ready to pay. Now this is the free version, and all these templates, we can use them. But whenever I want to create a book, I'm going to tell you my secret. Whenever I want to create a book for Amazon, I don't use the templates that they have available on the free version. Why? Because the free version is open to everybody. Anyone can access it, and multiple people are using this platform all over the world. So I don't want my book cover to look like any other person's book cover. All right, so I want a unique book cover. So what do? There's this platform that has free books, that has free graphics. They give you free graphics, they give you free pictures, free images. It's called pixels.com. So I will go there, pixels.com. You have videos for free, whatever you want that has to do with graphics, pictures, photographs, images. You're going to find them there. Now this is their platform, this is their homepage. Okay, this is their homepage. You can find different colors of graphics, different pictures on anything, on any area of life. This is all about money now, but we're not writing a book on money. I want us to write a book on how to write a book. Okay, so let's create a book cover for how to write a book. I'm going to search for book writing, okay, and click enter. So it gives us images and we choose. Wow, now you see book writing images, book writing photos. You see this lady writing, but I don't like that one. Okay, I like this one with the typewriter. Once you see it, once your audience looks at it, it tells them that, wow, this talks about writing. So I click on the download arrow and I download it immediately. It's downloaded to my desktop, so I have it on my system. You know, I close up this and I come back to our Canva where we're designing. All right, now I'm starting with a blank white page. I click on that white page to start editing and creating my design. If I want to change the color, I click on this color here. I can change it to red, I can change it to green, I can change it to blue if that's what I want. But for the purpose of this, I want it white. I want a white background, so I leave it the way it is. Now I'm going to start fixing my picture, that picture that I downloaded from Pixel. I'll come up to uploads. Okay, uploads is right here on my left hand side. I go to uploads. Because I downloaded that book, it has uploaded on my on my desktop, so it's in my folder. Now here it is. I click on it and I drag it here. I drag it, yes, I tweak it, I switch it, I shift it, make sure it suits the shape, it's in the position that I want. That's just basically what you have to do. This is an image I brought from somewhere else, from Pixel, so I make sure it's the way I want. Is it better up or better down? I think I shift it a little bit. I like it this way, so I bring it down to fill up the space. Okay, I think it's okay that way. The picture isn't filled up completely. I can bring it down a little bit, okay, because I want another design up there. So I think it's okay this way right now. What do you think? It's perfect this way right now. the top is still blank. I need some color there. So what I'm going to do is I come down to elements. Element means elements, shapes. So I need shapes. I need a shape. Okay, let me go with this square shape. I click on the shape that I want. I click on the shape that I want so it can come up here. Okay, this is the shape. I shift it, trim it a little bit. It's too big. Expand it the other way too, so it fills up this border. All right, then I shift it a little bit. Okay, I have a good shape now, but I've got to change the color. As you can see, this is dark red and this is orange, so I don't want colors clashing. Okay, make sure that whenever you're using colors, your colors are not clashing. Don't have more than 3 colors. Don't have more than 3 colors. You can use black, white, red. You can use black, white, blue. As long as there's a combination of black and white, it's okay to use 3 colors. But if you're using like any colors that does not involve black and white, make sure you're using a maximum of 2. Don't use too many colors so your book doesn't look like a crazy woman's face. All right, so I hope this color is this. No, it's too dark. It's too dark. That's not the same color. It's too dark. I have to make sure it's the same color. Okay, this is that same color. Right? This is a better color now. Okay, it's the same color. I think we're okay with this. It's still a little bit big, so let me trim it down a little bit. Okay, perfect. All right, now we'll start fixing. We have a good image. Now we'll start fixing our text. You come back to this side, to your left hand side, and choose the T which says text. The text fonts are going to come out. I choose a heading. What's the title of my book? Let me say the title of my book is Book Creation for Beginners. Book Creation for Beginners. So I type in book creation. All right, and I shift it up. I place it in this position, in the position of my color. I tweak it to fill in the gap. Make sure it's completely filling that space. Make sure it's positioned in the center, is well positioned. All right, what do you think? That's perfect, right? Do we increase the font size? In case you want to increase the font size, you want it to be bigger, you click on these numbers and you increase it, but it's okay that way. I think what we should do is change the font style. In case you want to change the font style, you click on this and you have a beautiful font style. You can change it anyhow you like. Do I go with this? Okay, you can change the font to give you something else. That's okay. I think that font is wonderful. Now for beginners, I need another font size, so I choose this for beginners. I use small letters for this, for beginners, and I shift it up so it's underneath the book creation, and I change the font style to something more flashy and stylish. Let me choose the swash. I choose swash. Network is kind of bad. I hope you understand that Canva works with network, so if your network is bad, it's going to take time to load. So you have to be patient. Graphics and designing is all about patience. This is what the graphic artists go through before they produce all the things they do for you. But with time, you'll find out that it's very, very easy and it's fun, because you get to try your hands at a lot of things. So you need to be creative and patient. Very creative and very patient. When you tweak, you watch. You tweak, you watch. You make sure you have the best look. You might not get it at the first instance, but you just keep perfecting. And the more you keep trying out your hands, you keep finding out new ways of doing things. Okay, it might seem difficult at first, but believe me, it's very easy. It's very easy. It's going to take you, especially if you have a good laptop. If you have a good laptop, you're going to find it very sweet to create designs. So I think we have a perfect text font right now. What is left is for me to add my name to the book. So I'm going to add my name. I'm going to add my name to the book. What is my name? My name is Inwoma. Okay, capital letter. Inwoma Ariwodo. Make sure it's on a straight line. And then I reduce the font size. The font size is too big. Reduce it to 80, okay? And I place it where I want. I think it should be on top. You can place your name anyhow. You can just be creative. Just be creative. Check out, I advise you to check out other books. When you're starting out, you can check out other books. I mean, take snapshots of people's cover pages and title pages, okay? And find out how the book looks. Some place their names in front, some place their names underneath. Anyway, you can just be creative. At first, when I started, that's what I used to do. Any book cover that I liked, I'll take a snapshot of it and look at it. You can also go on Amazon and type in your keyword. For example, if you're writing a book on how to teach people to write a book, you can just click on writing books, okay? Book writing on Amazon, and all the books that talks about book writing will come out. Just check out their book covers. You can take snapshots, and while you're creating your design, it's like a reference point, okay? So you know what works on Amazon and what people find attractive on Amazon, because your book is the first thing that shoppers will see. That's what will attract them to buy, even when they don't actually are not looking for your book. But once they see the book cover and it's attractive, the title is catchy, they might just click on it to find out what's inside, and that will motivate them to buy. So I think we're done with the name. The next thing is to create a subtitle. Hope you know what a subtitle is. A subtitle is that little description that tells people what your book is about, what they will get from your book, okay? What they will get from your book. So I'm going to say, okay, let me start with this. I need to have a shape. I need to have a shape. So I come back to elements. I want a shape that has edges. A shape that has edges. Okay, let me choose this one. You can choose any of these shapes. You can use a round shape, a circle, or anything. You trim it to the same way we trimmed this one. Trim it to. Trim it is too big. Trim it a little bit. Trim it a little bit. Widen it a little bit. Okay, and then bring it down where I want it to be. I want it to be here. Okay. For my beginners came down, so let me take it back. Okay. This now I bring it here on this hand. All right. It doesn't cover the whole hand. I hope it's in the middle. Make sure your book is well placed. Everything you're making, make sure it's well placed. You can even get someone, a second eye, to watch it, to check it out for you, to make sure the color combination works well, the font combination works well, the symmetry of everything works well, the lining and everything. Okay, there's no need to rush. Take your time. Now I have this shape. I want to change this shape to this color. Yeah, I got it. Now we can go about having our text on the shape. We can go about having our text on the shape. All right. What text do we want? I want to say a guide to writing your first book. So anyone that looks at it knows that it will help them create their first book. So they know this guide, this book is for beginners. Okay, that's what a title page is all about. I have to change the font style because that's not visible. Change it to a bolder. Wow, that's bolder right now. Okay, and I also have to change the line spacing. As you can see, the line with the first line and the second line is too spacious. The line between them is too much. So I come down here and change the line spacing. You can increase and decrease it here as you like. Okay, all right, now they are all contained in my little shape. Wow, what do you think about my book? I think this should go up a bit. My name should go up a bit. But one thing, don't always start at the beginning. Make sure that your text doesn't always start at the beginning of your book design, or a text ends the book design. Okay, why you do that is in case you're sending it to somebody or to someone, make sure you have edges at the top, at the bottom, at the two sides, so when it cuts off, at least they have all the content, they have all the text in the middle. All right, so I'll make sure that my name is not too much lopsided. It's in the middle. My beginners is in the middle. Everything is in the middle. Wow, what do you think about my book? Isn't it lovely? Now I'm done. In less than 20 minutes, we've created a book. Now, if you want to download it, you come up here to the right hand side where you have download and you click to download your book. I don't want it PDF, so I will change it. I will change it to JPG. JPEG, and I download. Immediately it's downloaded into my folder. Now we're going to check my folder and see it. Okay, let's check my folder and see the book cover that we just created. Voila, look at my book cover. Isn't it wonderful? All right, just look at it. Beautiful. 2 fonts only, 2 colors only, black background, and a beautiful design that nobody can find elsewhere. So my dear, in case you want to create a book cover, this is how you do it. If you haven't tried this out, make sure you go and try it out immediately. In the next video, I'm going to be showing you how to create a mock-up with this same book cover that we have done. A mock-up is that book that looks like a real book that you use whenever you want to start promoting your book. So I will see you in the next video immediately, so I can show you how to create your mock-up.